It's okay, cool. He sells a good thing. Let's dissect that. No, don't boo it. No. He's no. I'm not gonna have this. If this guy likes Trump, he's allowed to like Trump. You're not allowed to boo him for that. People are allowed to have different opinions. That's why we lose things on the left all the time. Because we don't let people speak their actual mind and their opinion, and then he's got to go on a forum and do it. And at the moment, it's I like Trump. And if we don't let him say that, in 2 weeks, it's going to be, and the Jews run everything.
That is comedian Elliot Steel. And I got to be honest, he's bringing up some fair points here.
So you've got to let him speak what he thinks, man. You can't boo someone for having a different opinion. That's why London sucks now. Most of you would vote for Trump over Kamala if you watched policy or anything like that. People vote for Trump, not because they're fascist and they're racist, but because he offered actual policy that was going to help. There was a guy who was voting for him, and his reason was just, he's going to cut tax on overtime. That guy isn't Enoch Powell. He's just trying to get by with his family. And then when you boo someone for having an opinion like that, it doesn't help anything. It doesn't do anything. Why are you racist?
It is a rather perplexing reaction, isn't it? Booing someone is a tough sell. Unless, of course, it's your favorite team going up against Draymond Green. I mean, that's fairly easy. But booing this guy, I actually think Steele is bringing up some fair points. Because in many ways, everyone has their own methodology of dealing with MAGA. But in many ways, he's right. You boo him, you ridicule him, you seclude him. Is he going to learn from that? Or is he just going to dig his heels in and go rant on 4chan? It's a legitimate question that Steele poses.
I know there's some conservatives in the audience. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay. It's fine. Just so you know, though, it is easier to become you. It is. It takes like 2 bad things. It's like you hit traffic and your Amazon package just gets stolen and you're like, everybody needs a f***ing gun. You're like, all right. It never goes the other way though, right? It never goes like conservative to liberal. That never happens. It's too long of a journey. Because you have to let love into your heart, which is vulnerable and also gay. So they're not going to do that. No.
And then there's another comedian who shows a different way of dealing with it, and his name is Andy Haynes.
And then he goes over to California to address the wildfires, and he doesn't know what's going on. He's like, well, I didn't know they got that big. That's so scary. He has no game plan. He's got no plan. What is he going to... Well, I'll tell you what we gotta do. We gotta fight fire with fire. So what we will do, we'll import the fires from Mexico, and we'll tax them, and that's how we get rid of these terrible fires.
What the other side do, though? Has to be real.
And the man you just saw, whose name is Aaron, the comedian, shows this video, and I do love these cutaways that we see on TikTok of some comedian sets where they'll show the comedian speaking and then they'll show the person in the crowd, because I think it's also very important context. And it feels as though this person regrets opening their mouth almost instantly.
What's your favorite thing he's done so far? What's your favorite policy?
You can't judge the guy in 15 days.
Okay, so the response is, I don't have an answer. Here's the funniest part, right? These are the same people like, these limo snowflakes are so sensitive. But this guy, that's like, not my president. Hey, by the way, he was just doing the Roman salute, okay? And he's autistic, all right? Just like I am, I know. Was it a Roman salute or was it a Heil Hitler? What do you think?
I'm not making it that much into it. I know not.
You know the talking points well, I'll give you that. Tucker Carlson has trained you well. What's going on? What's going on? A man has autism and Tourette's and everyone thinks he's a Nazi. What's going on?
Here's where I call BS. This person, who is clearly a supporter of Donald Trump, says you can't draw any conclusions within 15 days. you can, because it hasn't just been 15 days. He had policies and actions that were put in place in 2016. He didn't stay out of the news. Granted, there were no policy choices, but there were fundamental decisions on how he was going to run the playbook, and teaming up with the architects of Project 2025, where I believe a Project 2025 tracker that I saw last week or the week before says we're over 40% of the way there. So we know what policies that this man wants to institute because we've already seen them in place. He's already talked about what he's going to do, and he's already done them. And it's only going to get worse. Today, I saw Stephen Miller talk to the press in the White House press room about how they're eradicating the Department of Education, which Project 2025 calls for. And then he says, we're going to get rid of the woke and men wanting to be women and women being men and the hatred for our country. We are going to take out communism and Marxism and the wokeness virus out of schools, and we are going to run the schools. Only if those schools agree with us will we give them federal funding. Well, that's fascism. So to that guy in the crowd, I'm sure we could have a lively discussion, all right, over a drink. But with this, you're in support of this? You like this? I'm just curious for a lot of Trump supporters, where is your red line? Truly, is it the empty shelves that are coming in about depending on when you see this, a week or two, maybe 3? Is it COVID-like grocery stores? I mean, you voted for the economy guy. You wanted egg prices to go down. And now you're getting this. What is the red line for these people? They say they're constitutionalists. I don't see it. Which one? I'm very serious about this, and I'm very curious about it because I just don't get it. I don't get how you guys can be so brazen and buy into this all the time. He's not going to make you richer unless you're Jeff Bezos and Mark Zuckerberg and Peter Thiel and the Google guy and the OpenAI guy and Sam Bankman-Fried is probably turning MAGA heel. But I'm just curious, where's the red line? Or is the currency hatred? Is the currency going after trans people who don't affect your lives one way or the other? Is it self-hatred that you just haven't acknowledged? I mean, I'm ranting here, but I really am curious because it's just dumbfounding to me how so many people cannot either pay attention or they did and they don't care. And our lives are about to get so much harder because of y'all's votes.